I was there.
All right, we're rolling.
We're live with John.
Before we introduce tonight's guest, Mr. Cassady Campbell, I would like to wish a happy, healthy, and prosperous International Women's Day to both all of the ladies around the world and Mr. G. Happy International Women's Day.
And Adam McLeod.
And you know, Burger King was right. All women belong in the kitchen.
That's right. I read about that.
They deleted the post later, though.
Oh, here we go.
What's up, Cass?
Not a lot, man.
Welcome to Delray.
Enjoying the rain and wind. Every day.
You've been
It's
to Delray before, yeah. You were here with. When did you come?
Oh, this years ago when I went to Delray. Oh, actually, no, my bad. I was in. I went to Miami.
Did you stay with Jason?
I did for like a day or two, but then I was like losing my mind, honestly, man.
Did you say my bad?
He did.
That's a banned word from the manual.
Oh, sorry, man.
That gets you order 66.
No, but I stayed in I stayed in Miami. Then I went to Boca in August, like to try to film, and it was pretty dead, honestly, man. But Fort Lauderdale is really nice, man. A lot of good content out there. Lenny knows. Lenny and Rob. Is that your first time being out there, Rob?
Yes.
Okay, so I
you've
mean,
been
you
here
see
for
the
what,
difference.
2
You see the
years?
difference in Fort Lauderdale versus here, dude. It's night and day. You
Yeah,
get so much
it's
content out
perfect,
there.
Yeah.
And people aren't like all like, oh, get away from me, I don't want to talk to you. Like, they'll actually talk to you. In Texas and you know, other places I've been, even Arizona, they're so standoffish, they don't even want to talk to you. They sit there with their mask and they're like, get away from me. Little feminists, man.
Uptight,
Triggered feminists.
And that was the first time you went to Fort Lauderdale since you've been here, right?
Well, no, I've been to obviously Fort Lauderdale. I've been there before just to go out to eat at that Lulu's place.
Okay, just not to the beach.
Not to the beach, but man, what an eye opener! I mean, me and Lenny are gonna have to make that a weekly thing every Sunday or take an off day and go down there and there's a gym down there too, so that gave us more ideas. But
you guys got to start. You guys got to start with doing those videos like we did.
yeah,
Dude, people are gonna enjoy that from Lenny. That's hilarious, dude.
yeah, yeah.
It's cringe, but it's like so good. Like, cringe is good. My videos are cringe, but like in a good way.
Yeah, it's definitely in a good way. Yeah,
Who did you two film with tonight?
Alexa Alaminia, the blonde girl that was in the videos.
Okay.
She wait till they see that she blew us away. She seems
Literally,
like
she blew Lenny away.
She seems like a girl that would be all looks, you know, a bimbo, but she was brilliant. She microdoses mushrooms. She has a master's in psychology.
She's a keeper.
And listen to what she
go.
said about Dale. Lenny said, "What do you think about guys who hunt?" She said they feel like they're such cowards. They feel so small and weak themselves that they have to use a gun.
Oh boy.
They have to use a gun to kill an
You got that
animal
on
to
camera?
feel-
Yeah.
Yeah. To feel
You know what they are?
tough.
They're little triggered feminists, little snowflakes. You know, because a real man, they don't need a gun. They go out there and they rip that shit off with their bare hands.
Exactly what she said.
At my size, that's probably what my voice should sound like. So yeah.
We went over a little bit of scat.
Oh,
We
that's
went over
great.
different kind of fetishes and fantasies. And she talked to me real dirty when I was doing leg press. Dominatrix personal trainers.
Lenny, are you an alpha?
I'm a beta as far as Alexa.
You're a beta?
Yeah.
You'll be a beta for her?
Yeah.
Lenny turns into a beta with some of these women.
It's exciting. She explains why, because usually people don't mess with me, which is typical. And you just want to get to the other side. Ever since I got over 300 pounds, you really don't get bullied much anymore.
What's the
to be honest.
smallest you've been in the last 10 years?
285 for the contest.
Okay.
Which
Oh, that's
contest?
The rubies. Everyone. I usually compete around 280, 285. I was 260 in 2006.
Okay.
But, you know, I've been over 300 pounds since I was, well, for the most part, since I was 19, which is over 30 years.
Well, how tall are you? Wait.
6'3".
Oh, okay. Dang, I thought you were taller than that, to be honest, just looking at you.
Thanks.
Dang. What's your goal? Like, what do you want to get down to?
Well, my goals may change if this fight goes on, because
Yeah.
my training is going to change. Severe amounts of cardio, punching the
Yeah.
heavy bag. Hopefully I'll end up at 260, which is
Yeah.
70 pounds less than now. I have the wind. I have the flexibility.
Yeah.
I'm going to work more on strength training, less bodybuilding. But it better be in my best interest, and hopefully we'll go over that this week on Dave's show, which I'll be on there tomorrow. It's going to be worth it financially to do it. And like I said, my goal is to set it up at the Mr. Olympia because Dave's friends with Dan Solomon, the promoter who brought it to Orlando, and that'd be like a good match that people want to see. And as far as charity,
Yeah, they could set up.
going to
right now.
charity, I don't want it to go to charity.
Charities are all crap, man.
Right.
It's all they like. Mark Lobsterliner.
Yeah.
He literally does the charities just to pay for all the expenses. We can see through his bullshit.
And what is Toys for Tots? You go give kids in the hood bikes, and what do? Get on these bikes, go in your neighborhood, and steal from you. Does the American Heart Association or the American Cancer Society
all
really want
bullcrap.
heart disease and cancer to not exist? No, because
They love
wouldn't
it.
get paid.
More money,
Exactly.
more money in
Right.
their pockets.
Exactly.
You know they could have cured cancer, HIV, all that stuff
I
if they
believe
wanted
it.
to.
No, they don't.
Easily.
Too much money.
I think we got to make some mold of Lenny's You Know What, and we're going to donate them to Toys for Thoughts.
And Alexia is talking about she wants someone out there to make her Alexia sex doll. So
You're touching yourself as you're saying that.
yeah, it's time to get that feeling again.
What was the thing you were saying yesterday? You were frenzy. Explain
Yeah, I
the
got into
frenzy.
a
Explain the
frenzy.
frenzy.
This was in the car, right?
I got so fixated on them tans, between licking their sweaty, musky armpits. and
you
looking all
you got that on
ass.
camera, right?
I have it all over the video that I'm gonna put up on my.
And you know
channel
what? I
next
start
week.
getting into a state where I just craving those ghetto type with the
sleazy.
blue, yeah,
you
green.
You say sleazy. That's the word you use.
sleazy.
They get
looking.
mad when you say that, but they don't realize it's a good thing.
Right.
No, it's not.
For him,
No,
it's a
it's
good
But as
thing.
you can see,
For
we
him.
did a mix of different.
Those fucking hood rats that he's.
You can see the mix we went to. We went to white gals, Spanish gals, nice South Dakota gals, white gals, which were very nice.
Yeah, what happened to that video?
I need a place to sleep.
That was hot. When Brad, Freudian slip.
Did you go home and masturbate after that?
I can't. My days of masturbation are just not.
I did.
Thing is, with the erectile dysfunction and then my heart beating fast and my gut in the way, it's just not a.
I'd eat a bullet if I couldn't jerk off.
Yeah, right.
That's probably why I'm so miserable. But that's why I turned sex into a different thing. I
Okay.
can look at a girl, especially with those hood rats.
It's just mind fucker.
I can look at her, staring in her eyes. Look, and we look at each other. Then you start shaking, and I find that to be more exciting. Just do it, like look at a girl's eyes. And she starts looking, and she starts twitching, and then you see the.
You
red.
start twitching back.
Yeah,
It's like Morse code.
Yeah, she's smoking a joint. You see her eyes getting really red.
Or a crack pipe.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's another
whatever
story.
whatever floats your boat.
Well,
But
speaking of, before I forget, what are your thoughts on the whole Mark Lobliner and Bruno the Ref situation? Do you think that Mark will ever cave in?
No.
Do you know how much? Okay, listen.
No.
This guy loves money. Do you know how much money that fight would make? That is something people want to see, not these bums that nobody cares about. Like, he thinks like, oh, this is the biggest bodybuilding expo of all time. First of all, nobody cares about any of these people. They have no personality. They're washed up, just like Mark Lobliner. Dude, this guy's got 152,000 followers on Instagram, and he had 15 people in his live.
Well, let me ask you this.
They're all bought.
Does Mark know that Bruno can actually fight?
Oh, Bruno will literally kill him.
But does Mark know this?
I don't think he knows.
Does Mark know he's a 6'4" professional or former professional kickboxer?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I
doesn't
think
know.
he does. That's probably why he won't accept, 'cause
Yeah.
he knows he'll be embarrassed.
Why does Mark keep posting this footage of himself boxing?
I don't know.
Like,
His
he
footwork-
needs to
his
stop
footwork,
doing
his
that.
hands.
That would be like if I posted videos of myself ice skating, falling on
Yeah.
my ass every 5 seconds.
It's called no self-awareness.
That's like me going on American Idol saying that was the best
Right.
thing. He puts amateur boxer in his bio. That's the funny thing. He wears shirts that say pro boxing. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? You're calling out all these people. You're running your mouth all day, and then when somebody fires back, oh, my kids, I run businesses. I'm 40. I'm like, look, Bruno's 40 years old. He's got more kids than Mark, and
That's
he'll
true.
kick his ass.
And
Like,
he's only,
that fight would last 15 seconds, dude.
and he's only surviving on a Foot Locker salary, right?
Yeah. I found him at Foot Locker. Funny thing is, everything he said was so hypocritical about Bruno is a fat footlocker ref and all this. Okay, the ref who was at Mark's fight had his shirt untucked. He's fat, out of shape.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
Bruno's not
Mark
fat
is
at all.
just like swinging like this the whole time. It wasn't even boxing. He tries to tackle the guy. And then in the Kenny KO's first fight, the guy's wearing a one of those Foot Locker shirts or whatever, shirt untucked and everything. At the PJ Braun had hosted the Blackstone boxing fights or whatever. And everything Mark is saying is so stupid. I'm like, okay, dude. Like, literally, if you don't want people to run over to your page and start roasting you, then just keep your mouth shut about stuff that, like, if you can't take it, then don't dish it out. That's all I got to say. Just keep your little
There's
mouth
a lot
shut.
of people like that, unfortunately.
Dude, honestly,
There's
man.
a lot of motherfuckers like that.
Mark-
I know plenty of them.
Like in my fight, I had 8 or 9 weeks to train for the fight, and then only 10 sparring sessions because I had a surgery on my deviated septum. So for 10 weeks, I couldn't even like spar. I just had to hit pads, and pads can't hit back. And Mark made me look like a pro.
Yeah.
And like I'm not an expert or anything, but he was just terrible. He fights some fat Burger King employee or whatever. Like, dude, you're like on steroids. You're
It's almost
230 pounds.
I look at it as like an insult to boxing, to
It
real
is.
professional boxers. Like they think everybody can just do what they do.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
fucking,
Look, I just don't call people out that I know I can't,
But it's a thing.
Take.
That's the trend now. Oh, boxing match.
Yeah.
Boxing match.
You know who did a good video about that recently? That Train to Be a Freak guy who lives
Yeah.
in Texas. He did a good video.
Trained to be a whale? Fuck that guy. I hate that guy. Just the look of him. Why don't you make your way down to Florida so I can roll you down a flight of stairs, you fat piece of shit? Get him in a truck cab together, the tires will pop.
Did you see though the video that Mark made?
Why are you pissed at him?
He was responding to Kenny about my event. The whole time he just trashed my event, then talked his up. That's May 8th. So what I was thinking of doing is having an event the same exact day as his, just to piss him off. He's like, we got vendors, we got this and that, and it's outside. Honestly, it's outside, so I hope it gets rained out.
May 8th
He's
is
a clown.
So you're going to do another boxing event?
Either that or I had another idea where Bruno goes there, calls him out, confronts him, and because he's always like, oh, you know who I'm going to be surrounded by. He gets that grin because he's surrounded by BBC, like Mike
Like
Rashid.
bodyguards?
No, Mike Rashid and like his other friends.
But for what? Security purposes?
Yeah, so nobody whoops his ass. So basically he can run his mouth, and then his BBC friends stand in front of him. But I was thinking show up with like 50, maybe 100 dudes. So when he tries to be like, yeah, look who I'm with, and then like all of us pull up, get some professional fighters there. Jesus.
Who did you say who's running an event? Kenny KO?
Oh no, Mark Lobstercock.
Where does lobster come from?
Lobster because he's red, man. He's so red because all the trembolone.
Because we were wondering why they called him.
He
lobster.
says he's only on TRT.
Do you think lobe line or LOB also would have something to do with it? Lobster, lobe. Get it?
True.
Oh man, he loves the money, man.
He's the worst.
It's in his blood.
He's got a top 3 worst on YouTube fitness bullshit.
Oh yeah.
He's right up there.
How many subscribers do you think he actually has?
Probably like 1,000. The funny thing is, okay, so I made a what's it called? I made another channel and never even promoted it on my main until like not too long ago. And dude, I was getting way more views than him, just organically, not even pumping it on my main channel, promoting it. And I'm like, dude, you have 400,000 subs. And you get like less than 1,000 views a video unless you like make drama with somebody. So you're sad. Go hide behind your wife and kids. I guarantee this guy is making, because when he says, people are messaging my kids, I guarantee he makes these troll accounts and goes and messages his own kids like, hey, I'm going to kill you, little shit.
Well, who would even know how to get his kids have Instagram? I thought
Yeah,
they're little kids.
yeah.
So.
Well, I guess they're like high school and middle school. But this is what he does. He'll talk all that shit, and then he'll post a picture of him and his family or his kids or whatever. And then because he knows these trolls are going to come roast the recent post, it's not because it's his kids. It's because it's the recent post. And they'll be like, yeah, you guys are real cowards. You're going to talk shit about my kids. You're going to call me a Jew? Mark Jewliner?
What?
Are you? You don't get offended if somebody calls you a Jew. I didn't know that was like a
You get
slur.
offended if someone calls you a Jew, bro?
No.
My last name is Jewish, but I don't practice. I'm not religious. I never have been.
You get offended if someone calls
Oh,
you
he
a total
openly,
moron?
but he openly says he is. He openly says, "Yeah, my big Jew nose and this and that," and he talks about how he's Jewish. So I'm like, dude, what do you expect? What do you expect? He's got he on his new merchandise. He has the Israel flag.
So he's painting the
I'm
crosshairs
just
on
joking
himself.
about the thing.
Just another insecure bodybuilder.
He says he's donating all the charity funds to Israel.
Where are you going to donate your funds, Lenny? To your bank.
Well, yeah, my food
Enough
bill.
of this charity shit.
To the Jewish bank.
Yeah, charity's another.
Charity's just a way to,
Mark.
not pay taxes.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
The
But
LGBT fund.
do you know anybody? If I do hold an event in May or anytime soon, do you know anybody that would actually want to take place in it, like a boxing event, other than Lenny? Lenny and Mr. G.
Most likely, we'll be heading to Canada.
Dude, Canada's all shut down.
Well, I heard it's opening up. I mean, an opportunity to go with Aladdin for a few months before his show, and to start either my bodybuilding training or do the fight training. But most likely, I plan on being there and hopefully coming back.
You'd definitely
After
be in
Aladdin's
better
show.
shape. Like if you did the fight training, dude, you'd look great, man. You get in really good shape.
Yeah, I'd still lift, but not change things around. But
Oh yeah.
First, Mr. G is not a pushover, and I'd say this.
So you're going to talk to him tomorrow, right?
Hopefully, I'm sure I'll be invited on.
Well, just say you need an answer so you can start your training.
If it's worth it for me.
Yeah. It'll be worth it.
Dude, I tell you what, if I could set it up, I'll make that the headline event, and I guarantee you, dude, we're gonna have tons of people in the live stream. I had in my event, I didn't even start really promoting it until like a few days before the event, and we had 20,000 people in the stream. So imagine, like, if I pump that out, promote it, your event will have a lot of live viewers, especially because the Misfits fans and stuff will want to see that.
Well, good. I'll bring that up tomorrow.
And how much time do you need, do you think?
I'd like to do it in October.
Okay.
October, okay.
Then we could have time to promote it, get everybody aware of it. It'd be exciting.
Yeah. So I can.
Maybe Adam can train you with that intense boxing program.
Yes, I've seen it. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could run a 40-yard dash in 10 seconds.
Just
and have my trainer say good job and then have that smile on his face.
Yeah.
After the text I just sent him, I guarantee there's going to be a "Fuck Robzilla" shirt released tomorrow.
Actually, that'll sell. So.
So what were your thoughts of the J Masters Adam McLeod event?
Jake couldn't have handled it.
15-second event.
He couldn't have handled it any worse. I mean, that's you want to say karma. That's karma.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a quirk thing, and Jay did the wrong things. You don't take all that stuff for the fight. He was dehydrated. It was cooler,
What
which
did he take?
dehydrated you. He's taking some heavy testosterone suspensions
Probably not a good
3 days
idea.
before, which is going to wind you.
Yeah.
And you're better off taking halotestin tablets for the aggression, which Mike Tyson took before he bit Holyfield's ear.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah. How did he not get kicked out of boxing forever after that? Like.
it's all about the
He's
money.
Mike Tyson. He
Absolutely,
makes money.
absolutely,
Look
absolutely.
at Conor McGregor after what he did with Habib.
But now I feel like it'd be different with you doing that. Wouldn't be the same.
Definitely.
Wouldn't be as entertaining.
Oh, trust me, we were watching the clips, dude. We were dying when you're like, "Oh my god, my beautiful, I'd love to watch you."
Shit in
what
my
is it?
mouth.
Oh, I love the. Oh, you told the chick's boyfriend, or you told the chick with her boyfriend there. Oh, can you please put me on a leash sometime?
Would you what?
I've said that to girls, black girls in certain clubs for the last few years. I've use those lines hundreds of times. Like, wow. As soon as I glance at you, I could just feel the electricity going through my body.
It's like a lightning bolt hit me.
Yeah. And it works. I mean, what did I bet? Almost 1,000.
It's funny, dude. It's funny.
Especially the first one, the tranny in the beginning, which I recognized, the one from Bermuda.
What, down in
We
Fort
were trying
Lauderdale?
to
First one we
film the
approached.
intro. The whole time we're trying to film the intro, Lenny's just looking around, and I was like, "Dude, we're filming an intro here. Like, what are you doing?"
I went across the street, and sure enough, I knew it was one. I saw a little stubble around the name. Most black.
Did that
girls
turn you
have it.
on with the stubble?
A little bit, but she was so soft and feminine, as you heard on the microphone.
Soft and feminine
But
with
when
stubble.
she told me her real name was, and she's going back to Bermuda, was Brandon.
the Lenny said she's soft and feminine, and like when Lenny approached, he's like, "Hey, goddess. Hey, how about you get away from me, creep?"
Actually, very feminine voice. It's shocking.
Can you do an impression of the voice?
Well, hello. Really? When I told her that. Well, that's good to know. I wish I could stay a little longer today, but I gotta go.
And then he said, by the way, my name's Brandon.
At the end, yeah. From Bermuda.
Didn't they give? Okay, they didn't give the phone number or Instagram. You got the YouTube channel.
I was.
You can't remember. I think it was a
such
YouTube
frenzy
channel.
that I don't remember, but
What substances put you into that frenzy? You care to elaborate?
the normal, the usual.
Oh, okay.
1.4.
What would that do to me? Somebody my size.
Well,
Let's
we'll
find out.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Come on.
Stay away from that.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
You'll
man.
like it. Half a dosage, 2 milliliters. It'll kick you hit in 15 minutes, last 2 hours.
So do you want to keep doing videos like that? Did you enjoy it?
Definitely.
Well, what are your plans for coming to Florida regularly? What's going on with
So I'm
that?
thinking probably either for like 5 days at a time, come once that month, or like 2 weekends out of the month, because weekends are the best times to film.
Yeah, I should be here at least a few more months until I go visit Canada. But
Wait, who's there? Who's in Canada? That chick, the tranny.
Aladdin.
Fucking going to Canada.
I'm wearing these headphones, right?
I know. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. You should go up to the girl or the tranny and be like, "Baby, things are getting steamy in here."
Is that your Bravo impersonation?
Bravo.
You like it, Brad.
Like what?
You're getting wood.
Why don't you come over here?
I don't know,
and feel?
like being around certain people. You know how you pick up on their impression. I saw some other people try to do the Bravo impression. I was like, no, like, cause baby, you can have anything in life.
Actually, Adam McLeod did a pretty good Bravo impression.
No, terrible trash garbage.
You saw it?
Throw it out the door, bro. Throw it out the door. I was like, was the first time I heard him say some of this stuff. What am I gonna do with you, baby? Huh?
And he does not talk like that normally at all. That's what's so fucking funny.
John?
Yeah.
Oh, he did it in the video. He said
videos, yeah, but
in the video. No, not
when the camera's not rolling. He does
when
not
the camera's
speak like
rolling.
that.
But then some stuff like I'll exaggerate,
It's his
which makes it
character.
funny.
It's okay.
Yeah. But what was it called? He did a video on Brittany Dawn, that fitness chick that scams, and he's like, "Brittany Dawn, what am I gonna do with you?" Huh? And then I don't know why, but it's like, the breathing thing where he's like, John. When he's sitting down, I can just picture him sitting down drinking coffee, naked.
Making me hate him again.
No. You're just supposed to laugh. He's like, baby.
I'm just glad he stopped singing. Those videos,
No.
those videos of him singing reminded me of when Dirk Diggler in the movie Boogie Nights, when him and the other guy start singing. He's singing in the booth. Those corny fucking like.
I can't ever remember the singing videos, but he is really good at the guitar. He is really good at the guitar.
Oh, he can play a guitar.
And
His father was a singer, right? He posted a
I don't
video
know.
not that long ago of his dad's singing. It's pretty
I don't
good.
know about the dad singing.
I think he was singing an Arabic song.
But he's like, he's just sitting there naked. He's like on the phone. I can picture it. Baby, I'm thinking about you. Because one time I came back.
You picturing him sitting there naked's a little crazy too.
I
gotta
agree.
say.
I agree. But when you know
you're
somebody's
exhibiting some very fucking
About weird
homosexual
energy.
tendencies over there. Yeah, there's
no,
weird
it's because
energy on it.
listen to
It's
the,
that
No
shit you're
shit.
drinking.
the naked thing. It comes from this. Okay, so I remember I came back to his house. This was like lunchtime, and he's working. And he's like, "Hold on, Cass, I'm naked." He's running around the house naked. That's why I'm picturing that, because he literally works naked, butt ass naked. I don't like, even when nobody's home. Okay. So we were talking about this, me and my friend. Okay, so John.
He doesn't like put his dick up between his legs, does he? And stand in front of the mirror like Buffalo Bill.
I don't know. I don't get that far. He's like, when people are at his house, he's butt ass naked, but when he's home alone, he's like fully clothed. You get it?
It's like Lenny.
Oh yeah. No, but
in the dump.
Man, he's got you now. You even hold the microphone for him.
What's next? I'm gonna have to hold the trainee's cock.
did you
for
see
him?
John? Did you see?
You're getting good practice.
Did
right
you see
there.
John's
William
Arab?
Slip.
He did an Arab video. He did a video like picking up girls as Arab, speaking Arab. Like,
I saw him in some Walmart.
honestly, that one was pretty. That one was funnier than the.
I
said
saw
it-
his little Instagram clip.
People don't realize that he's Arab. That he's Lebanese.
That's the one where you call them sharmutas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, I was laughing
So he can speak with that accent.
because he's Arab. Yeah.
Does
And-
he know how to speak?
Yeah, he
Oh,
can.
that's-
So that video is hilarious. But you know how many triggered snowflakes you get in the comments like, "Oh, I can't believe you talk to women like this," and I'm like, John, just keep posting those. You're gonna like grow a lot from that because it's hilarious. Like, don't even listen to the snowflakes. You don't want them there anyways. Like, I don't. Everybody cannot like you. That's the thing. People want everybody to
Correct.
love them. Impossible. Just,
But if you
just
can't tell that that's a gag, why? What the fuck is the big?
because they come from the Predator videos. Because he got all those millions of views with the Predator videos, and
Oh,
those people are
gotcha.
complete simps, crybabies.
Ah.
So he'll just tough it out and keep posting because it's hilarious. And I'm gonna do one with him where I'm the wife, and I'll have the thing over my head so nobody knows it's me. And I'm never gonna show myself.
the burqa, yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Good thing you didn't come down here dressed as a wife. A certain somebody would have got turned on.
Lenny.
So yeah, over there you gotta walk like 10 feet behind him wherever you go.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good future.
He can flog you as you walk.
Oh God. Yeah. He'll start yelling at me. Habibi, get the fuck out of here.
Go get the car started with the air running.
Yeah. Do you believe in okay? If you're would you pump pump gas into a car with the car running?
No,
I always do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't. Never.
Never. Okay. Do
I
you think
never
it'll
shut
blow
my-
up?
I don't shut my car off.
I don't
ever
think
wa-
anything would happen, but
Do
you're
you
not
ever
supposed
do you
to,
ever
so I
watch
don't.
NASCAR?
Oh yeah.
Do they
I
turn
have.
off their
It's
engine
boring,
when
though.
they fill up?
No, true.
Well, the main
Sure,
thing
you're
is
right.
getting carjacked, I think. Leaving your car keys in and going in.
I mean, I never go in. I don't even get gas anymore, man.
Yeah, you got a Tesla. You don't even have to see it.
Dude, the thing is, people don't realize about those cars. They think, oh, it's so expensive. Meanwhile, no maintenance, no gas, because I just charge the car at my house, and I don't notice any difference on electricity at all. Because, gas is expensive. If you're driving back and forth, especially if the price of gas is going up, it's like you're saving like thousands of $1,000s in the long term.
But are all those superchargers within range?
Oh, it shows you where they are. Like
There's a
literally
lot
on the
now,
map,
right?
it shows you like, okay, you can stop here if you're going on a road trip, so you're prepared ahead of time.
Okay.
But I just like if you're not going on a road trip, you could install the charger in your garage, and it's
Right.
with everything total, the charger getting installed probably $1,000 to $1,500, but it's worth it because it's convenient as heck, and you're saving.
What's the
thousands,
top
man.
speed you can go in that?
In the Model 3 Performance, like 160, but it goes 0 to 60 in 3.1 or 3.2.
It's fast as shit.
Oh, dude, I race some of these cars out there. They think they're all cool, the Chargers and the Mercedes, and they get triggered, man. They get triggered.
Seems to me there's a conspiracy.
Well,
Everybody's saying
they
they're
self-drive now.
no
too.
Yeah,
good, but
If
it's-
like mine,
you're
it
onto
doesn't change
something.
lanes, but if you put it on autopilot, it'll just drive for itself, and like every
Yeah.
minute or so, you just gotta hit the wheel a little bit so it knows you're awake. That's it.
And they just came out with that model that was
Rob
more
needs that
affordable,
one.
like the 30. It's like 36 grand.
we're driving down
They
the
have a Model
military the other
3
day,
base model.
and I look, and Rob's driving. Yes, yeah. Rest your head when you're driving.
They're coming out with a $25,000 Tesla in like the next year or two, which so many people are gonna buy that. It's gonna be crazy.
I don't like the truck that they made.
See, a lot of people don't like it. I think it looks sick. I personally think it looks sick.
Weird and shit.
You see the Roadster they're coming out with in 2022, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, top speed of 250.
That'll give you whiplash.
It's the fastest car,
Yeah.
fastest car in the world.
Yeah. All electric.
Insane, and it has I think 600-mile range until you need to charge it again.
Well, when we went to Vegas, your buddy Mike floored it,
Yeah.
and you get fired back right into the seat.
Oh yeah, it's crazy because it doesn't. It's just way different than gas, man. So
Plus, it's like they have it's a huge computer right in the center console
GPS,
that,
all that.
updates like your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You just do an update and it.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I definitely would never go back to anything else after that. Like, I wasn't obviously like back in the day, I wasn't sure about it, but then I actually drove it, and I was like, dang, dude, this is crazy. Like, I'm not ever going back to anything else, because you don't know until you actually drive it, because a lot of people, they'll bash them, but then when they get in it and they drive it, they're like, oh, this is actually great.
Yeah. How long do the batteries last?
Man, I think, oh, crap, I heard around like 10 years or so.
Okay.
Could be wrong, man. I'm not 100% sure, but they're coming out.
Because they're definitely not lasting forever. But
No, but it's cheaper to get a battery replaced than an engine.
How much are batteries?
I can't remember the exact price, but I do remember it being cheaper than an engine. Not to mention, at some point soon, they're coming out with a 1,000,000-mile battery. So you literally 1,000,000 miles till like.
Look at Lenny's eye.
Everything I see online is don't buy them. They're junk. But there's conspiracy.
That's because those people, they're just so fixated on the oil and gas. They don't like change. A lot of these old people too. They're like, oh, Tesla, it's not going anywhere. Tesla's gonna die out. It's going to zero.
Just like a certain someone that remained nameless that scoffed at the idea of flying cars. They're coming too.
Oh, they have the in China.
Go.
In China,
Yep,
they have the flying unmanned aerial vehicles, right? So basically, unmanned aerial vehicles, they fly themselves and they have passengers. It's called e-hang. It's crazy. It's the future, honestly, man.
Technology's improved.
And people don't
No,
realize.
but I'm saying there's not flying cars like Back to the Future where
Oh,
you're
no.
actually flying your own fucking car. It's not that
Oh,
shit.
not
Well, who
that.
the hell said it was?
No.
You were the one that
Well, you're saying
what you think it
automatic
is.
flying cars?
Back to the Future.
I'm not.
Where'd you pull that one out, Brad?
That's the only movie that has flying cars.
are coming. What do you have to be in a movie for?
Oh, the Fifth Element. Remember the Fifth
Yes,
Element?
yep.
They had that.
Yep.
People be crashing into houses and shit. I don't see it
They
happening.
already crash into houses. People are killed like all over the place. What do you think? It'll be safer, actually.
Cue Rob for the Dale Chance joke.
What happened to that guy?
He flipped
It was
his
a
car
little
into
late.
a house.
What happened to Dale Chance though? Is he?
He's
just-
fine.
I haven't heard about him in a while, man.
Well, Alexa challenged him, and not she didn't know him or anything, but she psychologically gave him an evaluation right over the next video. Wait till you see it, Maniacs. Has him to a T. And she also said like this, and I said, what, he has a clitoris? And she says, yep.
So Lenny, we were talking about this, me and Rob, right? You being like playing like my Wanksta character. You put a do-rag on and jersey.
I was going to get the broccolini shirt, but it was in storage.
That has to be in your next prank. You gotta do that, man.
It'll be tough, but I'll do
Well,
it.
what would be Lenny's thug name?
Honestly, Big Lenny's not a
Yeah.
bad gangster name.
Big L?
Big L.
I don't think Lenny's. In my
Can
opinion,
you do your gangster
Lenny's
voice, man?
better.
Let's hear your thug voice.
Lamar?
Yeah.
Lamar.
Latrell?
Yeah, this postman out here be coming to my house snooping around. He better get the mail. I got something
If
for
you talk a
him.
little slower, if you talk a little like shit, alright, dude.
Like I'm
Lenny's not good.
stoned.
Lenny's
A
not
little
good.
bit of
high.
a little bit of a slur, right?
Yeah, like dude, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have like the mannerism.
Yeah,
but
Gotta
it's-
watch these people, dude.
He took a hit off that postman. Off that postman.
They rub their
pipe in
hands
his
together
truck.
like-
Bad. It's funny. That's what he's not good at scripted shit. He's better off the cuff.
No,
You
that's a
can't-
lot of the stuff
whenever
I
you
do is
try-
off the cuff. Like
Yeah.
I think scripted stuff looks fake, so I just do a lot of the stuff on the spot. Like I'll have some funny things I might say, but those interactions, they're just off the cuff, like you said. That's the best ones.
When we talk about off the cuff, I'm surprised at that Back to the Future analogy. That's equivalent to me talking about robotics in
Here
the
we go.
future, and you're saying, well, what are they going to look like, R2D2?
like
it
the
has to be from a
Jetsons.
movie?
Star Wars was a long time ago. That wasn't.
You're talking about robots. Would you get a transvestite robot? They could just fuck you
I'm
all
sure
day.
they're out there. Well, I mean, I'd rather have that fuck.
He doesn't like it getting
With his
fucked. He
robot
likes to
cock,
suck cock.
you won't
He
get any
doesn't like to be
STDs
fucked.
with that. Do you worry about STDs ever?
No, because I don't take it up the ass.
Okay, but
But what's funny
when you're
is-
giving it though.
What's funny is a lot of those transsexuals, they're worried about COVID, wearing masks, but they don't put a condom on or anything. Like that's all.
Oh, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
You know,
man.
every time I look into the corner, I keep thinking it's Nate.
Oh yeah, yep.
I'm like, why is Nate here? I'm like, oh no, never mind.
Actually, he's bigger than Nate.
I think
Really? You ever
not.
met him?
Nate's on like 10,000 milligrams of gear right now, so he's getting big, man. He's like, what?
Well, we got an
300?
eating challenge coming. I hope
Plus,
it kills
he's
his
been doing a
appetite.
few eating challenges too, so that's good.
Yeah, he's living it up.
You know what I was gonna do, man? It didn't work out. But you know Randy Santel?
Yeah.
I had like a separate account for my Wanksta white boy character, and I was commenting on. I was like, "Shit, I know you fake. I'm gonna come to your challenge and expose you." And then imagine I showed up and like doing the video and stuff, acting like I'm exposing him and telling him how I can eat more than him, and I just obviously I can't eat. So he didn't even respond though. I was gonna show up, but Nate put me in his story. So then Randy saw this story, and I was like, "Oh well, that killed it. I can't even troll him now."
You want to do an eating challenge again?
Yeah, I'll put Nate in his place once again.
How'd the last one go? You actually?
Oh, I destroyed him the first two
You didn't see that?
times.
It's on our channel.
No, I didn't see it.
What do you eat? Pancakes?
Yeah. He, cried.
Destroyed him.
He had to stop.
How bad did you destroy him?
Pretty bad. I mean, it's just.
No, you done too. We also did the Chinese buffet way back when.
Yeah, I beat him on that.
That's on Nate. That one's on Nate's channel. That's a good one.
Jeez, man.
I saw him in action in Vegas, leaving all that food on the plate, and the fat woman saying, "Oh, I'll give it to you, deserve it." And there's a bunch of crumbs on the plates, trying to give him the.
Participation trophy.
Yeah, exactly. It was a disgrace.
And what sucks is all that footage of you talking shit to him got deleted accidentally. That's what sucks.
Well, we got the Patreon video, some very juicy footage from my hotel room with a you-know-what coming very soon.
Might have a private
That's
screening
gonna
after
be
the
my
podcast.
my favorite video.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Never before seen. It's never been aired.
That's right.
Only we've seen it.
That's a 220
This is
pounder.
when we were at the Olympia.
Oh. So what is that? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, dude. Speaking of the expos, those were the best, man. Those were literally the best trolling. And then what's it called? The Arnold Classic. I think me and him, because we booked the hotel, flights, and everything, we spent about $2,000, and they wouldn't refund anything to us because of the whole, virus thing.
That's fucked up.
$2,000,
Give you
dude.
like a,
No, they
use
said
it
nobody's
within
getting refunds because
year?
nobody could travel.
What?
Because everybody's well, obviously, you know how many people are going to go to the Arnold Classic, man? All
Well, don't you
canceled.
have to book it like 6 months in advance?
I booked it probably like a month in advance, a month and a half. And then obviously all this crap started happening, man. Dude, there wasn't even one single case in the U.S. And I went to the store just to get sanitizer for a video. And it's all gone. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why is there no sanitizer, man? I was like, oh, people are stupid. That's why.
That's why all the toilet paper was gone, too.
You're like, toilet paper is going to save your life, clown.
To this day, I still don't know how that started
It's a sheep.
with the toilet paper thing.
But he got it bad when he's like, rich piano, get what he deserve.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Now, honestly,
That-
the whole
that-
thing, like if you're just sitting back as a viewer, it's pretty entertaining though.
What'd you think of that guy? You met him, right?
I mean, I didn't have a bad experience with it. I can't say anything bad about him, but man, the thing is though, like he said the only thing bad is that he said how he did real estate and all this. Meanwhile, he didn't do real estate. From what I saw, he was selling steroids.
Okay.
But I mean, he was a nice guy. I don't got anything bad to say about him.
Yeah, most guys.
But
start off
at
like
least
that.
be honest with what you're doing.
Yeah, but he had a supplement, all that shit.
Yeah, but that was like before the supplement, before
okay.
his own supplement, because he had he was with Mutant, and he would talk about real estate and stuff like that. But I was like, well, I guess you don't really do real estate.
Cassidy, what do you think of Cali Muscle?
Cali Muscle. I've met him a couple of times in person. He was nice to me, so I can't say anything bad about him. And both of those guys, they were always nice to me. So
Yeah. Which person on YouTube do you dislike the most?
dislike. Oh, well, I'm not going to get into that here.
We talked about that before you guys got here.
Let's keep this off here.
Yeah. We talked a whole lot about that.
Is that the bedroom bully by chance?
No. Honestly, it's funny because Bruno went live with the bedroom bully, and Jay apologized to me for saying mean things about me. He's like, "Oh, you're actually really nice. I didn't know."
What do you say about you?
Oh, because he was running. Remember, he came on the podcast. He was running his mouth about me.
trying to remember.
On the this was like you talked about me, Johnny
on this
Bravo.
podcast.
Yeah, on this podcast. This was a while ago, probably over a year ago. He was saying how my videos aren't good and I'm a loser, and I was like, wait, like obviously I don't have we're cool now, but I never had a problem with the guy, so I was like surprised. I was like, okay, why is this guy even running his mouth about me? Doesn't he live with his mom and he's like 60? Why is he running his mouth, dude? Like I'd never said a bad word about this guy.
I was at the gym once with Lenny and Jay Masters showed up, and I remember saying, I was like, you know who has good videos on YouTube? I like that Cassady Campbell stuff. He's entertaining. And Jay said, yeah, it's good for anyone with an IQ below 90.
Yeah, they should all watch my videos. They're way better.
Yeah.
I sit in my semi truck, drunk out of my mind, and I talk shit about everybody.
Yeah, I mean, listen. If you don't like somebody's shit, don't watch it.
Yeah,
It's that
exactly.
simple.
That's what I don't get. There's so
But
many
these
people,
assholes will
they're
report-
obsessed. The haters will watch you more than the fans. The first people on the videos will be the haters. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Something is literally. I don't follow anybody I dislike. It's really weird. Really weird.
You're absolutely right. But when he said that to me, the videos are good for anyone with an IQ below 90, I should say, oh, you must be his #1 fan then.
Yeah. Jesus, man. Yeah, but like I said, anybody that I don't like, I don't even watch their stuff. There's no reason to. I mean, for the most part, I just watch like financial videos on YouTube. I don't really watch pranks, to be honest.
Have you ever been someplace where there have been all these YouTubers in the same place and two guys who didn't like each other, at least in videos, confronted each other face to face?
No.
Or are they all just buddy when they see each other?
Buddy, 100%.
Even if
buddy.
they have a beef online, and when they see each other.
Buddy, always. But it's all fake. There's so many fake YouTubers, man. They act like, oh, they're such a good person on YouTube, and then off YouTube, they're clowns.
Yeah, totally different.
Like people think on YouTube when they watch my videos, they might think I'm an asshole or whatever, but they don't know me. Then they meet me in real life, and they're like, oh, Cassie's, you're really nice. Like I didn't even know. Like yeah, it's a character. Right. It's a made up character. You don't see what I do.
Show. It's what it is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be entertainment. Jeez.
That's sort of, I didn't know what to expect meeting you, but that's sort of how I felt, watching your videos. You really can't, because you're always playing different characters. You can't really get a sense of your real personality. But
absolutely, man, you can't tell. So many of these, or it's just like they're boring, dude. When you meet these people in real life, like I've seen these guys on YouTube. I'm like, oh, this guy seems cool.
There's fitness chicks and that.
I met Mark. Did I tell you I used to watch Mark Lobliner in 2014? Met him in real life the first time in Tyler, Texas at an event. The biggest douche nozzle I've ever seen in my life. And then one time, the second time I met this guy,
him as being like a complete.
He's a cuck. And then the
dork.
second time, complete cuck. And then the second time I met him at Destination Dallas. Oh my God! I was trying to talk to this guy about like his website. I was like, yeah, like, is it possible to ever put something on Tiger Fitness, like a product? And he's like,
oh, you can't afford me, kid.
I was like, okay, buddy. It's funny how the roles are reversed now. This guy's.
Yeah, tell me
his
about
outright bars are like. At first they were like decent, but you get sick of the peanut butter. Like it's like every bar has peanut butter. This guy's got like an obsession with peanut butter. He probably puts it all over his cock and his like this dog.
Have you ever had one of those?
Who would eat? Oh, listen. He has a
Outright bars,
flavor.
have you ever tried any of
Mint,
this product?
mint chocolate chip with peanut butter, s'mores with peanut butter, lobster cock with peanut butter.
I'm still waiting on the Palumbo.
Well, Lenny puts Lenny puts peanut butter in his grits.
Yeah, I had this morning.
But you don't mix
With the eggs.
mint chocolate chip with peanut butter. You don't mix s'mores with peanut butter. Like what? And then he's like,
Yeah, we got the #1 selling bar. It's in gas stations.
I'm like, too bad nobody buys it. It just sits there on the shelf, dusty. And he sent me all these outright bars, and thinking I'm gonna promote it for free. And I was like, Mark, I'm gonna charge you to promote this shit, right? Like,
When was this?
this was like 2 years ago. And I said, yeah, the bars are pretty good at the time. You know what I mean? But I feel like he expected me to promote it for free. And when I mentioned the promotion and charging, like I'll make an advertisement.
What would he do? Would he do it for free or would he charge someone?
He would just suck Mike Rashid's cock. No, the next flavor is BBC and peanut butter. but seriously, man. And he was supposed to invite me to the expo to be at his booth.
Uh-huh.
because I would obviously bring traffic. Because, dude, when I go to those expos, so many people like want to take pictures and meet, like way more than these bodybuilders. Because these bodybuilders are boring. They're boring.
And they paid like $20,000 for a booth.
It's a joke. And then guess what? Guess who he has come to the booth? This guy, Nick Wright. Nick Wright. He gets. Oh, who is this guy now? This guy's been around since like 2014. Gets
Who is that?
no views, no
I know
nothing.
the name.
I know who that is, Lenny.
Yeah, like he comes off as a nice guy, but I'm just saying, like it's nothing against him. It's like, Mark, are you stupid? I had like 1 million subs at the time, and he'd rather bring some guy who gets like
Well, you probably didn't have to pay him.
20,000. He didn't have to pay me. He just had to pay for my trip.
He's like, yeah.
Well, he had to pay for his trip too, but he's like,
Oh yeah, we just ran out of funds of my Jewish bank account.
Well, if he wants to keep those bars in business, he should shape it like a tan, you know what, and then peanut butter flavor, and Big Lenny will buy out all the stock.
little cream filling.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, we're still waiting for our protein cookies, Mr.
The
G.
Jumbo Palumbo cookie, yeah.
I think before he makes another batch, he's got to let his boogers store up, Mr. G.
Somebody did say that they ordered them for us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's the best thing that ever happened to his business.
Once he sees her going to Delray Beach,
Yeah, publicity is
you guys-
publicity.
You,
Success
guys
is
can eat
fight.
them first.
dude, literally the protein, the outright bars are like so tiny,
It's like a Cliff Bar.
literally like a Cliff Bar but shittier.
Yeah.
And then
Cliff Bars are good, I think.
no, they are, but the outright bars have some more protein, but it's like so small for the price. It's so expensive.
How much is it for one bar?
I've seen it. It was like 3 something. 3 something. You know those big 100s?
Does it make you
The,
fart?
the metrics, the
Those are
colossals.
good.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
really
good.
good. The
Does it make you
pretzels.
fart all day like
You wanna
those?
smell it, Brad?
Like no, those Lenny and Larry cookies. Those things will make you fart.
But they changed. You know those used
They'll
to be.
make you fart for
They
like
changed
4
the formula in those
Oh, did they?
because
They're-
they had
they're
some sort of
fucking
lawsuit. They were lying about the
After I
ingredients.
sodomize you, Brad.
Oh, your dreams.
The Lenny and Larry's, they were lying about the ingredients, and so they had a lawsuit going on. They had to change some of the stuff in there, and they don't even taste like they used to. Like they're okay now, but dude, they used to be good. They taste like a.
They were good, but they'd make
Not
you
now.
fart all fucking day.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, people don't. They think
That's
like
why
they need
your
to
name
take
is
these
on that cookie.
supplements.
That makes sense. You fart fetish fuck.
Fart
You're
all
a
day.
fecal freak.
I don't fart.
Yeah. Okay.
I rarely fart because I'm using up all my.
No, you like to get fart on.
Who doesn't?
Do you notice that all these supplement companies, like
No, do you like getting fart on? But you like chicks
No,
farting
no,
in your
no.
fucking face?
no, no,
Does that turn you on?
no.
A nice big black round ass
Is it
taking
fun?
full force, where you can't even.
He rimmed a stripper at this. Remember Pink when we went there? That black strip club.
Picked her
how
up.
how long was he rimming her ass?
Up like that.
She was
completely
literally
Yummy.
sitting on his face.
She loved it, too.
Oh yeah.
She loved it,
But
but
the girls watching.
the owner came over and tapped him on the shoulder, and Lenny's like, "Come on!" He's like, "You're fucking up my focus. Can't you see I'm rimming ass here?"
He's like, that's like interrupting somebody during their set. You don't do that. He screamed at the guy. She loved it though. You're right. She was fucking riding your face. I don't know.
There's a daytime stripper too.
you notice?
So you know it's
Day
top
stripper.
quality.
Dude, no.
I was sitting right next to him.
First of all,
So
strip clubs are the
hilarious.
biggest waste of money. Who wants to go to get blue balls, man?
Well, Lenny got that
Oh,
for a deal. That was
Not
like
down
40
here, they'll
bucks.
Fuck you. You and about 100 other people. It's disgusting.
Jeez, yeah, that's no. I don't want that
It is
happening.
a total waste of money. You
Yeah.
can get,
I agree, but every once in a while
like you
just gotta
said, you
get
can
out
go.
of your
You can
system.
go down. You can go down to Dixie Highway or in the hood and get 20.
Dixie Highway's dead, Brad.
Okay, no, a $20 tune-up or whatever.
Wait, why
Go to
is
a
it
strip
dead?
club, you drop $300 for what?
I don't. I,
Yeah.
something
Why
like
is
that.
Dixie Highway dead? What happened?
There's no more trannies on there. That's done. They're all in Miami.
Miami
79
sucks,
Street.
man. Miami sucks. I went there, dude. It's depressing
It's
and
awful, man. It's too packed, too crowded.
it's ghetto.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale is great though. Fort Lauderdale,
Fort
it's like
Lauderdale's
perfect.
ghetto too if you go out.
But
west.
it's like the beach area we went to. It's
Yeah.
just like the perfect it mix because you don't want it to be like too stuck up or too ghetto. That's just perfect.
Yeah.
Where were you by? Broward Boulevard or Oakland Park?
Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise. Okay.
It's great content. When it's nice out, man, it's great. So
Hollywood
I'm gonna have to book-
Hollywood Beach is pretty cool too.
if I do come out here, I'm gonna have to book my trips last minute because you can't predict the weather. I don't want to come out here with garbage weather and I get screwed and I can't film. It's raining.
It gets
windy.
shitty June, July, August.
Like
Shitty.
hot or
You got a couple months left of good weather.
destroy you. You'll be so drained.
Arizona's
You
worse.
sweat
Arizona's
like a
worse.
dog.
Really?
110 degrees, like scorching.
But it's dry, right?
It's dry.
Feels like a
It's
blow
bad.
dryer, though.
You're sitting in the car with the AC blasted. You're still dying. That's why I don't know. That's why I don't.
It dries all your skin out.
That's why I don't know how John Bravo still lives there. It's literally Arizona's literally desert and pussy. That's all it is.
A lot of
He must be
skincare.
a lizard or snake, like someone will remain nameless.
You can't go outside to film. You can't go outside to do anything. You just want to because you know how that heat makes you get sleepy. You can't do anything. You just want to stay inside all day, all summer. That's why a lot of those people, they have houses like in other places during the summer they can stay at.
Right. That's why we have snowbirds here. They come here from.
That's why I'll be in the best place, Canada, Western Canada, during the summer.
But what about the hurricanes
Exactly.
here? Have you had any
People
bad
come down.
experiences?
People come
Oh,
down
sure.
here October to May.
Does it flood
From
here?
May to
And your house
October is when
flooded?
You go.
What
No.
people, bro?
I've gotten leaks in my roof.
Snowbirds.
Yeah.
But my house has never flooded.
What's
Oh,
a
that's good.
snowbird?
You know what the fuck it is. Quit acting like an idiot.
The people and the snowboards. Be
The
specific.
snowbirds. The people from up north that come here when it's nice and go up there when it's nice. 6 months and 6 months.
That's how everybody does it. 6
Not
months and 6
everybody, but
months?
people that have money and are retired.
Okay, but other people can't come down too.
Sure
that aren't
they can.
retired?
Sure they can.
Well, you know, Lenny, they do it. They do it for tax reasons because if you're here in Florida for 6 months and a day, you can claim Florida as your full-time residence. You don't have to pay.
Texas is good too. Zero state
Right.
taxes.
You
Those
know,
are the
no
best.
state
That's why we
taxes
have
in
so
New
many
York.
New Yorkers down.
And you know what? I've been saying this a million times, man. Florida and Texas are easily the best places to live, but Texas, the property tax is so high. So even regardless, if you pay your whole house off, like if you don't pay those property taxes, you're screwed. So technically,
how much is it?
Dude, Texas property taxes are pretty high, man. Like I can't remember the exact amount, but $1 million house, you're paying like, I think around 30 grand a year. So,
Jeez.
so my place right now, I pay $2,500 a month.
You rent?
So, yeah.
Okay.
And basically, I'm paying my same rent still, even if I own $1 million. Say I did own $1 million house, you own $1 million house. You're still paying $2,500 a month, basically. So you might as well just rent. Like,
Right.
what's the point? So regardless,
Even
if you
though the
paid off,
prices of homes are
you never own your house no matter what. You never technically own it because you're still paying for it.
correct.
The banks own you.
Who does own the house these days?
Nobody.
Right.
Brad, do you think you'll be able to have Bradford Manor, the deed to it, one of these days?
Of course.
Okay.
That's the plan.
You plan on selling it after you
No,
spruce it up?
I'm not going anywhere. That's where I'm staying.
Boring.
A light bulb just went off. Maybe next Sunday.
Maybe I'll just sell and go live with my mom.
Well, the property taxes here aren't too high.
Maybe I should do that. Should I sell and go live with my mommy?
You have a lot more spending money.
The property taxes are like a third here of what they are in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
But so if you bought a house here versus Texas, it would eventually just about even out because the property taxes. But it's just that summer heat, dude, and the humidity, the rain.
Well, if you come here in July or August, you'll
Scorpions.
it's not
the
pleasant.
scorpions
I was
here?
in the Air Force in Texas, Lackland Air Force Base near San Antonio. We had to go. We was in correctional custody.
What'd you do?
I assaulted a training instructor. We assaulted me first.
Tranny instructor?
I was about to say that. Yeah.
They had us in a field, and I remember we had combat boots on. We're out there cutting the grass with shears, and scorpions trying to crawl up in my boots, and they were stinging the bottom part of it, and there's all this nasty pus on it.
Ooh. I haven't seen it. Well, at least in North Texas,
Yeah,
never.
this is South.
Yeah,
San
South
Antonio.
Texas, I can believe that for sure. Honestly, I like North Texas better because there's no dude. Houston hurricanes. Did you see those? It's
Yeah.
bad. It's bad. People their houses got
I
destroyed.
think that was Charlie, the one that just sat over Texas for like a week.
There was a couple actually in the last 4 years. A couple of them.
The longest I've had no power here after a hurricane was 8 days.
Dude, we had no power for the snowstorm. Did you see the
Yeah,
snowstorm?
yep.
It was 0 degrees, but then, dude, within days, 80 degrees again. Bipolar weather, man.
Did you keep warm, or would you just put extra?
No, I never got cold. Honestly, the power would go on and off every 30 minutes, and I don't know. In my place, it doesn't get super cold, so I'm lucky.
You should get a generator, a Generac.
Yummy.
Yummy. Brad's triggered maniacs. You see, he had to leave the room.
Little pee-pee
Light
break.
bulb went off. I think next Sunday for a video. Maybe we'll make it for the Patreon and go to Hallandale, the nude beach.
Ah.
You could always put a.
They still do have that new beach down there.
Lenny should do a video going to people's houses with you know how they sign off on the petition, like, hey, can you sign off on this petition to make transvestites great again?
Wow, that's very interesting. We got to go to downtown Delray.
Yeah.
Be very good.
On your Patreon, you just need to Ask the Maniacs. Post something. Because Patreon works like a news feed, right? Like on Facebook.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
just post and then people see it.
Yeah, ask the Maniacs for their suggestions for videos. They'll give you all the information you need.
You know what's crazy? If you're trans or, gay, you can get away with saying anything. Like, I remember when I do the gay character in my videos, I could say anything to women, and they don't care. If I was straight and I was to go call women a B or just talk about how they suck, you know what? Like, literally, they laugh. Like, they don't care. They don't care.
You ever been physically
so
attacked?
you don't like gays? You're transphobic. But if I was my normal self and I was to say that, they would get so triggered, man.
Have you ever been attacked or police calling you making a video?
Oh, so in Vegas, I got super wasted like a couple years back, and I got detained, but that's it.
How long?
Oh, like 5 minutes.
For what?
Because I was I did a fake fight with my friend Ruben Soul. He has a channel called Epic 5 TV. We're just messing around, and the people thought it was real, so the cops got involved. But then, like, it was a dyke, and I was calling her Ellen DeGeneres and stuff.
That
It was great. She was triggered, but yeah, I got off because I didn't do anything illegal, so they can't keep me. And then one time in Beverly Hills, actually, I did this crackhead character, and dude, I literally told them it was a joke after everything. I told them I wasn't really on drugs, and you know what they did? They made me do community service.
No shit.
Yeah, because they were since they couldn't arrest me or anything, and we had everything on video. So they lied so much, they said they had to call the fire department, and I was doing all this stuff that I never even did. But guess what? The judge never even watched the video to see that everything they said was a lie. I said it's a joke. I'm not even on drugs. I'm not on anything. I'm just messing around. But you know how some of these cops are, dude? They power trip. Like some, not all of them. There's some good cops out there.
That's good to know.
Because they have nothing better to do. It was a Rodeo Drive. They have nothing better to do.
Just like Rob's high school buddy on Power Trip on film.
Oh, yeah.
Fort Lauderdale.
It's all a tough guy act.
Oh yeah.
It's just an act because they got nothing better to do and they hate their lives.
And they were beat up on. And they were nerds.
Absolutely. And they were all female cops too. Female cops. Stay in the kitchen.
They would find they'd be more happy. We got to get back to that.
You see some of these cops and you're like, how is this person a cop? Like, if they were to try to arrest somebody or like fight back, they will get like, first of all, they couldn't even chase the person.
Oh, you
like,
should see some of them out here in Palm Beach County. Cause older people, they don't have, they're not that busy. There's a lot of big out of shape old cops that aren't.
Dude, one of the cops got triggered. There's cops on the Fort Lauderdale beach on the horses, and I'm doing the Wanksta video, and I was like, yeah, so I had a question. So why you on a horse? Is it because they didn't think you was good enough for a cop car? and the guy's like, go. And I was like, hold on, one last question before I go. My friend, he just got out of prison on some felony charges. He trying to change his life around. You got any job positions open? Go, get away now. Wow. I was like, dude, like, and the guy, like, he just had that resting asshole face.
Yeah,
so you could tell he's gonna get triggered. So that's
those horses are big. I'll tell you what.
You like to fuck one? Or take it?
I like the one where the guy got fucked by a horse and it ripped right through him. He got what he deserved. You see that?
You know, there was a guy in Arizona. I think he was the chief of the fire department, and he got caught having sex with one of the neighbor's goats. Literally, dude, that's disgusting.
Hey, I remember working in the hospital. Your nurses told me a Guatemalan came in and tried to fuck the neighbor's German Shepherd, and she bit him. The dog bit him really bad, and she's like, "Why are you doing that?" He said, "We do that all the time in my country."
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a couple guys in the Army that did tours over in the Middle East, and they caught them fucking.
Yeah, the Afghans like to fuck goats.
Jesus, man.
Actually, the goddess has a horse's ass.
Yummy.
Yeah. Looks like a horse. Me and Rob are going to pay her a visit one of these days.
Yeah.
You think Rob will partake?
I don't know.
The goddess?
Oh, great. Yeah. Volunteer me for that one.
I wanted to fight Steve that guy that challenged me that says, what do I do with bodybuilding? In her backyard, she said it was a go, but he knows.
Who's this?
Speaking of fighting, I don't know if you saw John Bravo's video about Cali Muscle. He said if he saw Cali Muscle in person, he would slap him. What do you think would happen if John was to slap Cali Muscle?
He'd make a big scene, maybe pull a knife out. I don't see him doing anything fair and square.
Do you think who would win? Do you think that'd be a good fight, John Bravo versus Cali Muscle?
Well, it depends who wants it bad enough to keep your mouth shut and start swinging.
People
Go.
don't realize how big he is.
Some 6 foot 6.
He's my height. Yo, he and I
200,
see eye to eye.
200 pounds.
And Cali Muscle's what?
Dude, he's probably like 230, 5 foot.
No legs.
No, he's like 5'6", man.
But he thinks people are afraid of that. I've been in prison, I hear that hype for years.
Yeah.
I was a Hell's
Look,
Angel
I think
as a
it'd just
Green
be a good
Beret.
fight to see. That would be the main event. I would promote the shit out of that. Because Cali Muscle will always talk, if I see any of these pussy boys,
Well, that's what he used to say about it. I got some hollow points for you. He used to say that about
You
us
think Bravo would
years ago.
be interested in doing a fight? No.
If there was money involved. If there was money
Think
involved,
so?
both people. Look, he said he'd slap him. So, I mean, look, I don't know who would win. I've never seen either of them fight. I just think it would be a good event, like a boxing though, because I don't want to see anybody actually get hurt.
How many fights do you want to have on the card? Like 5 at least?
Well, that would be like a separate event. That would be like the main event.
If it's a boxing match, you got to go with Bravo. He's got the height and, and reach.
If they both train for it equally,
Yeah.
I think he would. But if they didn't, it's hard to say though. Like if they didn't train, because I've never seen any of them do anything. Like going to prison doesn't teach you how to fight.
Yeah, lifting weights isn't teaching you how to fight.
No,
either.
exactly. Bodybuilders
We've
can't
seen
fight.
that. Yeah.
Lenny, what does prison teach you how to do?
Teaches you how to be, a thief. It teaches you how to be a scumbag. And obviously,
you been?
it teach you how to, yeah.
When?
Well, I pretty much can look and make a psychological assessment of the guys who are in prison to come out and brag about it and think they're tough because of it. It's basically a babysitting service.
I think. Look, I just think it'd be an exciting event, and I love entertainment.
I agree 100%. But I would say Cali Muscle would never accept it because it's too much to lose.
I guarantee we'd have 50,000 viewers in that live stream at least.
Well, we
dude.
can make it so we'd be Mr. G and I have more than that.
Yeah, we
Easily.
could. Especially if we have time to promote it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm
from the
gonna need
Misfits would
time.
watch that.
Because I'm taking it seriously.
It's better than Jake Paul versus Ben Askren.
What is that? That's so ridiculous.
Dude, like, first of all, Ben Askren is one of the worst. He's probably the worst striker in the UFC.
He has no stand-up.
None. I feel like he's trolling Jake Paul, though, with some of these videos he's posting, because that's nobody in the right mind who's actually thinking is going to post what they're really doing. They're going to troll him and stuff like that. But, I mean, I think people don't give Jake Paul enough credit, though. Like, they say, oh, he's not a fighter, this and that. But just because you're a YouTuber doesn't mean you can't learn how to box.
Is that the one who knocked out Nate Robinson?
But Nate Robinson never sparred a day in his life.
Yeah,
he even
no.
said never sparred before the fight. He's not a fighter. He's an NBA player.
Why would you do that then?
And now his brother's fighting Floyd Mayweather, like the best boxer right now.
I don't understand that either.
Dude, he's gonna get killed. I literally hope he just gets knocked out in the first 30 seconds.
Well,
Because
how big is his brother?
his brother's like 180, 190, but that doesn't matter. Look how fast Mayweather is in his defense. This guy's like, it's second nature.
Hi, you been calling me?
Yeah.
Who is it?
This is the girl that you gave your number yesterday.
Oh,
This is the
congratulations.
girl.
Did you like the video? How's it going?
Good.
Good to hear from you. You're the birthday girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
So did you get any direct messages from the fans yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you posted the video. Who she
So when are you
is?
coming back to Fort Lauderdale?
I am in Fort Lauderdale.
Well, we'll be there Sunday. Just want to make another.
No. I'm gonna leave Fort Lauderdale Wednesday.
Oh no, going to
Wednesday,
New York? You're going to New York?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I saw the New York area code. Well, maybe I'll be able to get down before then.
Okay.
Yeah, again.
When does
thanks a
she
lot.
leave?
That was great.
When does she leave? Oh, Wednesday.
So you enjoyed it? Have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's good.
Sure was. Did you? I don't know if the official video's uploaded yet, but that was just the Instagram version. Did you like it?
I didn't see it though.
You didn't see the Instagram version?
No. What's
Look-
the Instagram?
Look up on Cassady Campbell Instagram, right? Yeah. You really hit hard. I liked it. You really rang my bell.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hopefully I can get down there. Can I get another couple smacks before you go?
We should meet him right now, actually. Is she in here? Right now?
Yeah. You at the hotel, right?
Tell her to Uber up to Delray.
Oh, okay. You staying with family?
My cousin house.
You're where?
I'm by my cousin house.
Oh.
Where?
Cousin's house, she said.
Oh.
Did you tell her we're on a podcast?
So, did you get a lot of birthday gifts?
No.
Oh, don't say that.
He talks like a fucking teenager to these people.
Actually,
He
tomorrow
gets
is
like
my
he
birthday.
turns into a
Actually,
child again.
tomorrow.
That's your official birthday.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of gifts for
Okay.
your birthday?
Well, I'll see if maybe we'll make it down there.
Oh,
And thanks again. That was
Ask her,
absolutely delicious.
does she have a friend for him?
you're welcome.
What about your friend?
She's there.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Hey, question. How come you guys didn't want to do the video at first?
I wanted to do it, but by the time I'm finished taking my picture, you were gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw you on there posing. That looked pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sure wish you were with me. You know what I'd like
Oh
to do?
my fucking god.
Do that pit stop thing. That was great.
This is the one you did the pit stop on?
It's delicious.
Yeah, she liked it. She's calling him.
Yeah.
So, well, so this is your number all the time?
She's very
Yeah, it's my
talkative.
personal number.
Great. Well, I'll definitely be seeing you again, hopefully before you go, for sure.
Okay.
But you have a good night, sweetheart, okay?
You too.
I hope I see you in my dreams, because you were in my dreams last night.
Okay.
It felt so nice being next to you with my arm around you.
And now it's
I
getting
felt a
creepy.
feeling of warmth and love. And then, like, the electricity going through me. Then that, like, ooey gooey type feel. All right, sweetheart, you get some sleep, okay? I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye.
Love you. First time he talks to her. Love you.
That's the one you did the pit stop on.
Yeah.
And look at that, he got a phone call. It's
And her
great.
friend who started lifting up her she put her dress between her legs. Little Jamaican.
You sounded lonely, Lenny. You could have gone down there and gotten some
I know, but
tonight.
I'm not
What is
ready to-
wrong with you?
I'm an old man.
You
What
totally
was-
fucking blew it.
I'm
You're telling her all this shit. She's like, yeah, well,
Yeah, she wouldn't have called you right now at this time of the night if she wasn't down.
But
It's
Brad, I'm
9
not a
o'clock.
night person. I'm a sleep person.
Grow person.
Now, if she had a little surprise for me, if you get my drift, I may just be down there.
if she said she had a 10 in between her legs.
It would definitely make it more interesting.
I think you'd even settle for a 6.
It's true. I think I'm about a 3 right now, maybe less. Because when the gut's big, the dick is inside, the Haitian used to say. Your dick inside. You need to make it come out. 'Cause your
No,
stomach,
that's her job.
your stomach too big. The dick goes inside.
Is that true?
Like a cat, they have a retractable penis. Which is good for protection. You can't have a dangling dick in the wild. It's just the sad point is, if I meet a girl, I'm all hyped up. It's like great, and it's like when you're not hyped up. It's like, let me sleep, leave me alone, let me eat. That's a problem.
Yeah, I go through that problem too. When I have a nice buzz going on, I text McLeod. I'm his best friend. We'll meet up. I want everyone to get along. And then when I wake up in the morning, I say, "Don't you fucking." I'm only joking.
We'll meet up. We'll have sex. We'll do everything. And then the next day, you're like, "What was I thinking? Adam's ugly. I thought he was hot."
Jeez.
I could break up.
I wouldn't even. You know when you argue with somebody on the phone or you say something, say something rude, and it's like you don't even want to look at your phone for like.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, I can't face this right now. I honestly do feel bad. I snapped on him. I
Okay,
did.
but would you
Why
knock
did
him
you-
out if you saw?
No, I
Did he
wouldn't.
message you back or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need all doing a video at Bradford Manor and Adam McLeod's first invitation.
He's shaking his head.
Come on, Brad. It's about time.
He
Come
doesn't want to come up there anyway.
on. Yo, really?
I think he would walk there.
on broken glass shards.
He's got a new. He's got a newborn baby, another kid. He's just
Who, Adam?
yeah. Give him a few months.
I think Adam would
Newborns are
swim
tough.
through a river of shit with his mouth wide open to get to Bradford Manor. That's what I think.
Well, he might bring you a housewarming gift, one of those shirts that say "Fight McLeod, Fight."
I think the best, what was it? The best like little short-lived beef was Rob Zilla and Johnny Bravo. I was going back watching those videos on YouTube.
Are they still up?
Like on Chuck E. Cheese Ranch. I was dying. I think I was up late with Bruno, and we were just watching it, laughing our asses off. I was like, my best was when Rob was like, you know what, Johnny Bravo? I'm not even gonna watch your video. I got 2 words. Come fight. And then, let's hear the excuses. And then John was like, you know, what's going on with this asshole?
That's good.
All I said was you sound gay and you got salmon pants.
That's good.
And you can't get the woman like me. Dude, honestly, those are the funniest. Like, I don't think just the average person understands like.
Well, because people
inside
think
humor.
Yeah, the people think he's serious when he's playing a character.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
him, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that. My roommate at the time sent me that, and all I saw was the title, like John Bravo, whatever, said Rob Zilla. I didn't even watch it, and that put me in such a rage. I fucking hated that guy at the time. It's like you sit there with your fucking $10,000 chair, drinking your coffee, thinking you're some fucking filmmaker. You didn't make shit.
You don't even know. I taught Steven Spielberg what he everything. You piece of shit.